So here's the best way to start this is it's been some time since I did a raffle. Hey, greetings. My name is Brian. Welcome to KillCo Mental Musings. How are you? That's great. Hope everyone's well. I'm having dinner, by the way. I really brought this down to the wire. So I have a smoothie and I have a couple pieces of pepperoni pizza. You're gonna have to deal with that. I may have to like blip out of existence, or at least go off to the side, because I realized I don't like people watching me eat. It's the joys of live streaming. You get these little quirky things where you're like, oh yeah, if you, Kathy Huey, hold on, you're here. Wait, that's for you. Thank you for bringing your time and attention here. Greatly appreciated. Zenbood is somming it up already. Thank you for bringing your time and attention here as always. It is greatly appreciated. And Donner Pass Whiskey. That's for you. Thank you for bringing your time and attention here. As always, greatly appreciated. I'm glad you like the shirt. This is my fancy shirt. It's also, for some reason, I feel like I've been getting sick lately. Like for the past 3 days, I felt kind of blah. And today I seemed warm. Like the past few days I've just seemed like I was running hot. And I don't know why. So that was a fun feeling. So I put on something that's kind of light. It's just a button-up shirt. It's lighter than all the other t-shirts I have. So I'm wearing it and I also look professional. As a whiskey sommelier with a shirt like this. Lunch! Very nice. What time is it there? It's 7 p.m. here. So, as I said, it's been some time since I've done a raffle. The only reason I haven't done one, it's not because I don't have anything to give away, obviously, but it's because I didn't think I had. I gotta show you. I gotta grab it. Hold on. It's also hard to put these together, so that's another problem. A little 7 sampler pack. I didn't think I had any more of these, and this is one that's all patched up and ready to go from last year's November Pop KillCo pancreatic cancer prizes. Ow. DPW? Whiskey Mountain. Why? Oh, I got a hangnail. Cool. Awesome time for that to happen. What's DPW? Confused. No background music as usual. I'm trying to figure out what to do about that. I like background music, but background music doesn't like me. It just doesn't. Which sucks. So I'm stuck just being here in the silence of my own thoughts with all of you. Thankfully, you don't have to hear the thoughts as much. Although I do say a lot of them out loud, so I apologize for that. Can't see what I'm doing. We're also dealing with a slightly different lighting situation. Don't know if you can tell. Oh, Donner Pass Whiskey for short. I got it. I saw DPW and then Whiskey and then Mountains. I'm like, Whiskey Mountains? What? Huh? I'm confused. This is frustrating. I don't know if that got it. It did not. Are you guys ready for the weekend? I just had a lovely time playing games with some random person. With Sea of Thieves. It was a very surprising experience because they didn't try to kill me. All they did was roll up on me and went, "Hi, do you want all my stuff?" It is a lot brighter. This is actually just my regular apartment lighting, and I have many lights on. So there are 2 lights in front of me. Actually, there's 1 light directly in front of me, 2 lights to the side, the lights above me, and I have a couple other lights on over here. What's been bothering me, and it's a little better now, but for whatever reason, this side, the lighting looks different from this side. And I don't know if you can see it as well as I can, but it bothers me immensely. And it was more apparent when I had the other lighting set up. Now it's a little bit more the same, but really it's just the angle. Like, this area is darker and this side is brighter. That's all it really is. And no matter what I do to try to fix it, it doesn't seem to work. So it's a little weird. Pizza. I'm gonna try to finish my smoothie first. It's been so long. I don't even have this set up anymore. Wow. That's how long it's been. How do I do this? No. We're figuring something out here. I have a song stuck in my head. Features my average shelf. Yeah, it does. It's a good side to see. Balvenie 12, single barrel, first fill bourbon, 47.8%. So for 20 minutes, it says tasty summertime jam. I like that. That sounds lovely. Maybe. I don't know. I'm still convinced it's a matter of shadowing. Like this area is simply a little darker than this side. More light is hitting this side. This side is kind of a corner, and there's not as much light going directly towards it. Oh. I'm literally trying to remember how to make something that moves. Like the scrolling thing, the scrolling bar, because I should have one of those. 2 James catch a rye. Oh, hold on. Is that working? Good, good. Is it working? Yes. Jalapeno poppers. Kathy, what must you do? What did I do to you? What? What? Why? Catch your rye currently? One of these beautiful bottles? I don't know what it looks like. I'll have to check. All right. Nobody came, all the lonely people. Yeah, I literally don't remember how to do this. It's just text. Test. There it is. You can see it. But what I want it to do is scroll, and I just don't remember how to do that. Well, do they all belong? It's the Lonely People song by the Beatles. What a shock. Ah, look, it's all the lonely people. Bum, 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 bum. Ah, look, it's all the lonely people. Bum, bum, bum. Let's get rid of that. Unless... See what I mean? It won't go away. All the lonely people, where do they all be? Oh, there it is. There we go. I figured it out. It was a filter. You don't know what that means. It's probably best that you don't. I guess, what do we call it? Somm Select? Whiskey Raffle Sampler. That's pretty big, huh? $5 equals 1 entry. There you go, everyone. Now actually scroll. You're not moving. There's already a problem. Nobody came. There we go. That's probably too fast. Jesus. Never gonna be able to figure it out. Too slow? There we go. Now it's too big. That's what she... I'm sorry. Sorry. It's been a long time since I had to do this. Okay, what do you... Other direction? But why? Just making it smaller and smaller here. Oop. Whoa, whoa, easy, easy, easy. This is something I should have done before the stream started, but I forgot. To the point where I forgot how to do it entirely. So there's that. There you go. No, don't. For whatever reason, it likes to screw with me. Want to scroll that way or the other way? Because is it going left to right for you, or is it going right to left? I feel like left to right is the correct way, or maybe not. Irish soda bread, which means I will be looking on Pinterest for a recipe. Do it. Soda bread's pretty good. If done properly. If you don't do it properly, it's just... exactly like that. Did that work? There is one thing that is special about this whiskey raffle, and that is, of course, that one, there's a large collection here, and two, it's basically we decided, oh, I decided, we didn't decide anything, that the person who wins can give, they have options. So like you can go with a full-on bourbon flight, a rye flight, an Irish flight. This is to simplify it for me. Scotch, and you can always alternate like peated, unpeated. That's where I mix in peated or not. Or full peated. You can do the whole thing peated. Full weekend of trying new recipes. Yes. Kathy Healy's cooking up a storm. Or baking up a storm, whichever. Well, that didn't do anything. I thought it would. Yeah, it didn't do anything. It's scrolling from the end of the last word first. It should start with the first letter of the first word. Oh, you're right. It's going left to right, but you read left to right. So if it's going left to right, you're... I'll do it the other way. Whatever looks best, guys. You tell me. I don't know. This isn't working. I don't know why. Order of a triple batch of my homemade granola. No. Oh no. Who could want that? I don't know. Who? Who? So horizontal speed the other way, if you don't mind. Not too fast. Yep. That feels about right. Yay, it's still too big though. I need to fix that somehow. Because it's doing one of those things. There we go. I figured it was something like that. Whoop. It's a little stretched, but it's fine. That direction is better. Excellent. I think you're helping me out with that. And now we go into the difficult part of figuring out how to do any of this. Oops, I also have to move that. There we go. You don't see what's happening, I know, but I know what's happening. My brain was getting twitchy. Yeah. Yeah. It definitely wasn't showing up in the right direction. I see what you mean. I'm like, but it's left to right. It's like, well, people need to see the first thing come out and to read from that direction. You're doing it wrong. There we have the font color is white. Yes. No. Yes. Okay, well. So it doesn't happen automatically. All right, that's good to know. Oh, wait a minute. I figured it out. I figured it out. I figured it out. I figured it out. I was wondering, I was selecting a different color for the background, and I'm going, why isn't it working? Do you see it? Do you see? Do you see? For whatever reason, it started at an opacity of 0, which I don't like. Speaking of things I don't like this font. It bothers me. I'm gonna change it. This song will not go away. All the lonely people. It's probably best to be there. Yeah, there we go. Oh, wait. No. Yeah, that's another problem. I have to actively put space between things. There we go. Thank you for helping me with this, by the way. Because it's been so long since I had it. It was completely gone. Completely. What? It's pizza. I have to eat it. It's already getting cold. Or it's already cooling off. See? It's health food. Very thin health food. I got it this type because it's less. Therefore, it's not as bad for me. Even though it's pizza. Those are the rules. I do feel like I should have, I don't know if the advertised is the right word, but tried to get more people to know that this is going on tonight. Because it has been a very long time, and I know most of the whiskey people who were here for all those years aren't here as often because, oddly enough, oh, why? Here we go. People who drink whiskey don't like to be around people who don't. Zenbu's in. Thank you, Zenbu. I did the thing.
Here's your first reward for getting the banner right.
Here it is. Did you hear the $10,000 thing? I don't have my headphones on, so I don't know if I'd hear it or not. Speaking of which, something else I haven't used in a while. I don't even remember how to get to it. Oh, man. $10K is very faint. What? Oh, it's very quiet. Oh, damn it. Desktop audio's already. Hold on. See if that helps. Yeah, because I have it going into this, and you should hear it. You should hear it. But if you don't, I don't know why. I'm tweaking things to see if it'll work. What else? What else? What else? That it? Verifying I'm human. When did that become normal, by the way? We have a few of those going on in my world. It's like, when is it that we just started having all these things as norms? Oh, God, where did I even go? Random.org/what? List? I think it's list. Not how you spell list. Nope. Lists with an S. There we go. I did it. Now I just have to enter your name. We do a randomizer, and then we pick one. Cool. Man, it's been a while. So far, Zenbood's got a very good chance of winning.
What? Hey,
Oh, trying it out?
$10,000!
Testing the $10,000 GIF.
Did you hear it? That's a weird delay, by the way. Smoothie time. As a reminder, raffle giveaway streams go for 2 hours. Not just one, 2.
What? Hey, you just gave me $10,000!
Sounds like it's
Yay for
out
the
in
banner and a
hallway behind
flight.
the closed door. Hang on. We'll try something else. I've been trying to get... Well, I haven't been trying to, but I keep wanting to do this, where you're not hearing desktop audio, you're hearing the source. If that makes sense. And for whatever reason, it hasn't been doing that. But this time, it should work. You'll hear it, but you'll hear it through my speakers, through the microphone, which isn't the way to do it, by the way. That is not what I want. Kathy Hewitt, good God. What have you done? What have you done? You're getting in there. Giving Zenbood a run for his money. Zenbood's in for 2. Kathy Hewitt's in for 5, I think. That was my initial response, so that's what it is. Yep, good. My brain does not like numbers. For those who are new. Not because I'm stupid, it's just that when numbers are involved, it just goes, I don't feel like it. Just does. Thank you for all entering. The other reason I used to do these was end of the month is the start of next month. And the start of next month means bills, like paying rent and stuff. So this was always a nice way to generate some revenue. You guys help out, you guys get something back. You get whiskey. I mean, it's just sitting behind me. 300 plus days, and it's just been sitting there. Look at it. It is very background to me, though. I guess that's the weirdest part. And that helped in the method of I don't like think about drinking it because it's always just there, and it's been my background for as long as I've had these shelves. Well, even before that, whiskey was my background. Aging to perfection, yeah, something like that. And also, let me do this real quick, and we can test this.
How?
There we go. That is for Chico, who was the random person I met earlier today while playing Sea of Thieves, who gave me a bunch of money and helped me do some quest stuff. So thank you, Chico. Randomest thing I've had happen to me in a while. All because I was playing an online social game. I ran into a nice person. Surprised the hell out of me. In a game where so far every other person I've met has just shot at my ship and blown it apart. That's only happened twice, though, by the way. I played that game for... I probably don't want to know this, come to think of it. Ooh, yeah, I didn't. I've played that game for 63 hours already. Don't tell anyone. Stitch sounds like he's on the blanket. What the hell? Why must it be this way? Why is there another problem I have to figure out? Maybe... Monthly logo alerts. I can't fix that. I don't know how to fix that. I thought it might have its own volume thing. It does not. Unless. Wait a minute. Nope, that didn't change anything. Oh, I don't know. This is complicated. This is like the weaving things through here, where I have to figure out where the sound is actually coming from. But technically it's through Steam Elements, and Steam Elements is technically through the browser on the internet. Not the browser that's open right now, it's just going through a browser link. And that is why it is showing up, because it is activated by all of you with the super chats. Because I set it up that way. Why don't I see the likes? OBS? Excuse me. And also, oh, oh, I'm a dummy. Oh no. All right, we'll do this instead. I had set a goal for 20 teal high stickers. I'm going to do that again. I do not want to get to this. Well, I want to get to this goal, but it's not going to happen. Because, oh, never mind. Wait. Another thing I've learned. Can I do this over here? We're going to find out. So what I wanted to do for this specific stream was I was thinking I could do 20 teal stickers. So that would be 2 from Zenbu right there, and we'd be on our way. But instead, I set that, and it was hours and hours and hours ago, and I forgot that the goals only last so long. So it started and finished while the stream was not happening, which is a strange thing, and it's something I've even talked to the YouTube people about when they asked me questions about it. And I went, oh, yeah, it'd be great if the goal started when the stream started, so I wouldn't have to actually go through this setting it up right before I go live every time. How will I celebrate if we get 20 super chats of any color? I don't know. I had one earlier, but I forgot what it was. Oh, that's right. There we go. And I can't change it. Like, I can't add it like the 3 super chats we've already gotten. It doesn't allow me to do that. I wish it did. What? I'm desperately trying not to eat too fast. All right, Kathy Huey let us know what she's doing this weekend. What about everyone else? Oof. I don't know what I'm doing. I have no plans because it's the weekend. And for the weekend, I usually have no plans. Other than play games. Probably doing a live stream while I'm playing games. Because we got to keep those watch hours up, everybody. The YouTube overlords demand it. Yes, I put it to get nachos. I think that's what I put before, but I don't remember. And I know that's a bad idea because it's Friday night and trying to get any kind of delivery is not a good idea. But it's the only idea I came up with. I can't think. You'd think with the wide variety of you hit a goal, you get to celebrate. What would you celebrate with? My brain goes, oh. Is Pops are amazing? I bet they are. How dare you? I haven't had jalapeno poppers in a minute. Those, the terrifying part is, I think jalapeno poppers, I think of Chili's restaurant. Isn't that gross? I used to work at one very, very long time ago. That son of a gun. And you didn't invite me? That's all right, I don't want to go. I would like to want to go. It's probably the nicest way to put it, but I don't have any desire to go anywhere right now other than here. And also, I'm not drinking whiskey, so there's that. I'd be like, that smells good. Here, someone else drink this. Someday, we actually have a set time and day for some of this. Here's the thing. I'm still going to not drink until August 19th. And I don't know if I'll be able to drink again, for the record. That's still the reality I'm working with. Like, there's a possibility I can never drink alcohol again. Probably not, but maybe. We don't know. I'd like to believe my liver just really needed a year off, and everything's fine now. But I'm also a skeptic, and I always expect the worst. So there's that. Let me see here. Birthday month is starting soon. Isn't that great? Birthday month. Ugh. I'll have to broadcast that a lot. And I have to make a video for that, too. I haven't done that yet. I have to make a It's My Birthday Month video. And if you've all been here long enough, you know how much I love to bring attention to myself and get things for my birthday month. It's the bringing attention to myself in the way of like, it's my birthday, give me things. I don't like doing that. Oh my gosh. That will be a week from Monday. So at the end of this weekend, last day of June, a week from then, I will be turning 45. You know what's funny? Oh, please. Oh, please. Credit bank thing just popped up on my phone. Absolutely not. Can't connect to my watch. What? What? So July 7th, of all the days, is when I will be going for my fibro scan. That's where they check your liver. Put some cold stuff on my abdomen and scan around for a bit. So that'll be funny. That'll be a fun thing to do for my birthday. Next adventure is the end of July, so the third week of July, I believe. No, I'm sorry, the fourth week of July. Well, yeah, fourth. July is going to be one of those weird months that has 5-ish weeks. So we have next week, then 1, 2, 3. Oh, it's coming in close. Yeah, 4 weeks away. We're going to Vermont. I'm going to be there for 5 days. Yay. What a weird coincidence. I'll be going up to Vermont on Robin Williams' birthday. So Monday, July 21st. And another nice little nod of mine is that Robin Williams was born in the same month I was. That has no real, like, actual anything, but it feels nice. It's like having one of the Beatles on your birthday. That's a weird one. Let's see. Oh, man, look at all the gross appointments I have. Fibro scan on the 7th. I will get some blood work done soon. I don't have to get it done yet, but I will want to get some blood work done soon. I have another appointment with another doctor that same week, and then I will be seeing my gastroenterologist on August 6th. So that's what we got going. We have FibroScan on my birthday, then we have gastroenterologist on the August, what is it, 9th? What did I just say? Ugh. It's not the 9th. 6th. It's almost a month apart. But I should, well, I don't know. I don't know what's going to happen. Will I find out about the FibroScan through my charts, which I have access to, or will I wait And they'll have to tell me stuff when I see the appointment on the 6th or 9th or whatever I just said, August 6th. And the blood work. The blood work I'll know about first, because my blood work goes through my patient portal, and I can do that whenever. I'm probably going to do that next week, before I turn 45. And my last little, 44-year-old blood, here you go. Take note, please. It's going to check my cholesterol, because my nutritionist wants to know about that. And then I'm going to... the other one is liver function stuff. So we hope that's going to be just pristine. Would be great. I'm tired of putting my face over here. Ow. We're having dinner now. The Vermont trip's going to be pretty simple. I think I can do everything in about one day that I want to do. So I want a lot of time to be just spending time in the woods is the hope, and sort of just being out there instead of what I did last time, which is where I went to New Hampshire and I did a tourist thing where I was there for what, a whole weekend? How long was I there? It wasn't a week. Was it a weekend? My memory sucks, by the way. Ah! Yeah, it must have been Wednesday through Sunday? I don't remember. But it was a number of days. And I went out and did something every day. And I was not at the campsite very much. I was there for when I woke up and when I got back. And that means leaving to go get breakfast somewhere. Although one of the days I think I had breakfast with the stove thing. Did I? I had one little meal that I used the stove for. I think it was just oatmeal. Maybe? I truly do not remember. More importantly, though, as far as trips are concerned, the estimated possible month, actually, for going all the way to Oregon and then coming back, going all the way to Oregon, staying there for a week, and then coming back. Possibility of meeting up with people in that time frame. That is set for September. So try to remember kind of September, when life was slow and oh so mellow, and I went cross country to visit my friend. I've been talking with her about it a little bit recently, and we'll see how that goes, because that's the most terrifying part of all of this. And this next trip is going to be a test run of an extended period of time, where I'll still be able to get food and I'll still be able to get things, but I am going to be in the middle of the wilderness again, in a national forest park. And the part I'm also concerned about, to some extent, not really concerned, but the traveling is what's going to be so interesting about the trip. Because there's likely I'll be able to stay at some people's houses, which is going to be a bit weird. I won't like that, but it's true. So I will have at least one or two different places I might be able to stay for one night, depending. And then the other times will be I'll just sleep in my car somewhere. I have found out that park and rides are an option. Not a great option, but it's an option. Oh. It's the, you're staying at park and ride, you wake up, immediately go find the nearest gas station with the bathroom. Okay, let me try this again. I forgot I can do this. Let me know how loud this is.
What? Hey, you just gave me $10,000!
Testing the $10,000 GIF.
Could you hear that? I could. Cripes. Ow. Whoops. Did it to me again. Good volume. All right. Excellent. This is me having 2 meals at the same time, by the way. Because I'm having pizza, and then I'm having a smoothie, and the smoothie is full of protein powder. The pizza is full of cheese. The Brit is 10 times louder than the GIF. Well, I don't know what to do about that. I can check. We do have that option. I just had to double check the random. I'm like, did I put the things in there? I think I did. Dying black. Oh. Blueberry bounce is good. Why? I got a new bag. That's how it works. You get a new bag, it's all the strawberries and bananas you can want. You add some blueberries along the way, but then you have 3 or 4 of those in about a week. You get to the end of the bag, it's mostly blueberries again. It's very sad. Very sad. All right, that's not what I'm doing. Sure. Recent tip alerts. Is it alerts? I think it is. Yes, it is. How do I fix this? I can do a thing. Watch.
Well, hello, Mr. Fancy Pants.
That still works. That wasn't real. I'm sure you heard that just fine. I have no way to... No. Oh, I can mute that, can't I? Oops, sorry. It's a problem. There's 7 people in here, 7 likes. We're doing great. I gotta stop eating so fast. It's a problem. Let's do a little science. That's the volume we want. That's loud. Has me cracking my feet, by the way. You didn't even know that, but it is. Separate from desktop audio and OBS, you need to manage audio source individually. Alerts don't get mixed with general desktop sounds. Application audio capture? Huh. All right. Hold on. Can I add one? I'm looking at things. Ah. Aha! Let's do... Ooh. How do I make it active? It's inactive right now, yes. Oh, this is very interesting. I'm fiddling with something. Okay. Oh, I haven't refreshed this yet. I forgot. And I think... Is that one a subscriber? There's one way to find out. I get to do this as many times as I want, by the way. See if this sounds good. Did you hear that all right? I turned the volume on the speaker down. I'm trying to figure out how to make the alert sound higher. Whoa. Who's that, JD? What's going on here? How dare you? Just because? Well, you're entered in the raffle now. Do you not want to be in the raffle? You don't have to be in the raffle, but, you know. I saw that. Ugh. I'm seeing myself in the past. Whoa. Whoa. All right, JD. You let me know. You got 2 entries otherwise. If you don't want to be in there, just tell me. Stitch is still muffled. Well, this is a complicated thing to deal with now. Can I? This is a sound issue. I don't know how to set the alert sounds to go a different route. Like, I want this to be its own thing, but it's not letting me. Unless... Not anything. Blah. All right, I'll have to fiddle with that later. I feel like Ken, like trying to figure out stuff in OBS while streaming, which unfortunately is the way to do it. Oh. Excellent. You got 2 votes. There are 2 entries. And also welcome. Hold on. There you go. Thank you for bringing your time and attention here. As always, it is greatly appreciated. Alerts, alerts. Application audio capture. What does that mean? Add a new source using application audio capture. Oh, hey. There it is. That doesn't work. Well, I really have to look at this because all I want is I have a thing called alerts, and I want that sound only to get played so you can hear it, and it's going through my desktop audio, which I don't want it to do because you should be able to hear that, but you can't because speakers. It's going to be interesting. Please drink some water and eat some food before you go there, please. Tell Big Vic I say hello. Sure, kitty, meow. Meow, meow. That's for you, meow. Thank you for bringing your time and attention here. Is always greatly appreciated. Very much so. Oh, 103 degrees? How nice. It is 20 degrees Celsius here, which is ideal for me. That is approximately 70 degrees Fahrenheit. Oh, I'm sorry, it's 19 degrees Celsius. 18 degrees Celsius. Wow, it's cold now. Is it still gross outside? All right, it says lower humidity than yesterday, but that doesn't tell me anything. And the air is dry. Okay. I might just open my window tonight. I haven't decided. These are very important decisions. Maybe I will. I can't have it open now because I have every light in my apartment on. You know what's attracted to light? Insects. We don't want any insects in here. They die if they come in here. Because I am a territorial creature of this planet. We as 8 people are very territorial. It's kind of weird. But we are. Come into my house, my apartment? I don't think so. Oh. Oh. Ha. Like the Cinnamon Girl song? I only know one. And I know it's a cover. I want to live with the Cinnamon Girl. I could be happy the rest of my life with her. I know the Typo Negative song, if that's what we're talking about. And I know, again, that it's a cover of another song, which I don't know what that sounds like. I have a vague idea because I might have heard it once. That's the song. Nice. Best cover song ever. I don't even remember all the lyrics. Like love in the night. I'm going to sing that song now, because look what you've done. You brought it up. It's in my head now, and I got to get it out. And the easiest way to do that is to sing it. Not very well. I'm just going to kind of wing. I am not Peter Steele. I am not Peter Steele.
There's no way I can be Peter Steele.
I guess. Oh, the legend. I want to live with the Cinnamon Girl. I got that first part right. I could be happy the rest of my life with her. Cinnamon Bob. Drinks all your whiskey and all your beer. What a jerk, that's Cinnamon Bob. It sounds glorious. A dreamer of pictures I run in the night. See, I didn't know that was lyrics. You see us together, chase the moonlight. I don't know how this part goes. 10 silver saxes, a bass with a bow. The drummer relaxes, waits between shows. A dreamer of pictures, I'm running. See, it's a repetitive thing. I have to listen to it. I can't listen to it now because we're streaming. Soon. I like Typo stuff. Typo Negative was one of my bands from when I was a teenager. When I was an angsty teenager. I listened to Typo Negative, 9 Inch Nails. I want to say Metallica, but that's not really where I was at the time. So Typo Negative, 9 Inch Nails, Visual Audio Sensory Theater, aka VAST. And what else? Those are like the big 3. Tool. Tool was another one. So angsty. I still am underneath it all. I'm just kind of quiet about it now. It doesn't show. Scotch down under. He's going all the way to Big Vic's? Wait, where's he from officially? Like, I'm thinking like he is from Australia, but where is he from officially? Ah! You stupid thing. You stupid thing. Not you guys. Just my... At some point, I'm just going to stop using Chrome. That's what's going to happen. I can feel it. Just because of that, I'm going to do this. Welcome back, everyone. Let me see if we have a problem now or not. We do not. Nice. The browser tab collapsed in on itself. That was cute. Isn't it also cinnamon roll? See, I think of cinnamon roll, I think of something very different. Three bottles of Glen Scotia. Fuck yes. Do it. That's going to be tricky. So he is from Australia? The man is insane. Went all the way over here for Big Vic's backyard barbecue thing and then going back with some whiskey. Good damn. That's a trip. All to get to a backyard. Ah. I almost feel like I should have the medallion on, but it's heavy. So I don't want to. Try to think, what else am I doing? I'm honestly dreading birthday month. I really am. I shouldn't. Birthday month is the month that's for good things and positive stuff happening. But I don't want to be 30. I don't want to be 45. I almost said 35. I don't want to be. I didn't want to be 30. I didn't want to be 35. I didn't want to be 40. I don't want to be 45 right now because it's very close to 50. $135 shipped to Canada. Fuck that. You know what we really need to do? And someone else can do this. They can have the idea, and it's an easy one. We need to have some whiskey sommeliers like myself who travel the world, who also end up being people who are, roughly speaking, delivery folks. So they come in, they put their package, or in this case, luggage, on the plane, tightly sealed, nicely wrapped, super safe, nothing over, nothing, no hazmat traveling. But I think underneath it all, in my mind, in this little sliver of my, it isn't there, I like the idea of being a whiskey sommelier who is well-traveled and is always happy to see other people who like whiskey. See where I'm going here? This would not be a cheap thing to do. If you think it's like the delivery taxes right now and what you're saying is it's bad, imagine trying to get someone over the water to you. It would cost that much, at least. But, well, actually, I don't know how the payment would work or anything like that. And money payment is where it becomes a problem. Because what would have to happen is the Whiskey Somms would need to become an organization or a business, and they would have to somehow work into bottling. Actually, I know people who are in bottling already. I'm thinking of Daniel Whittington. He's involved in that kind of things in some small way. I haven't dug into that. But there needs to be a workaround for this global BS. Especially, and also this United States BS when it comes to alcohol and taxes. Because all we really want is for everyone in the country and the world and all that to get the whiskey they want. And in the case that I'm thinking of, Irene Tan's whiskey can't get global. Unless she's the one bringing it there, which she does sometimes. She has been to many places and has brought her own whiskey there. $45 is close to 50. Hold my beer. Yeah, well. Is everybody, I don't know. Neil Young. I was not aware. I think I typed in the song name and something else came up. 100 tax on each bottle. That's the thing. You got to avoid the taxes. Got to avoid the taxes. That's the sketchy part. You need to find a way to skirt the idea without it being illegal. And I'm pretty sure it's not illegal for me, a whiskey sommelier, who's going somewhere and I want to bring a few bottles there to share. There's got to be a way around it. Holy shit. 75. But there won't be any paperwork. That's the thing. You're just traveling with bottles. That's it. You're not selling anything. There's no selling. No selling. There may have been something else that avoids that in some way, shape, or form. Like, oh, I don't know. You have a friend and you Venmo them some money or PayPal them some money. The options are they're everywhere. And I feel like what's happening right now is that the rules and regulations can't catch up with how fast things are changing. Because not only is there PayPal or Venmo and all that, there's Bitcoin, which is disturbing. Because then someone like me can be like, oh yeah, I got the Somm Bitcoin. And then if you have Bitcoins of some sort, you could purchase a bunch of Somm Bitcoins. And depending on what that amount would be, you could somehow get some bottles. You could get a visitor from a whiskey Somm who wants to share their wisdom with you. And their bottles. Terrifying. What I'm saying is the rules that are set now are outdated and they're not going to last because people are just going to find ways around them. Hand deliveries, that sort of thing. It's wild. We live in strange times, everyone. Technology and money and laws and regulations, they're not catching up. They just aren't. They are too slow. The old system is too slow. And unfortunately, there are too many people with ill intent who know that and are taking advantage of it. This could all be solved with teleportation. Exactly. Why are we not beaming everyone up? What the hell? Beam me up, Scotty. Then the tariffs happen, and it all depends on the country it came from. That's right. It took a lot for me to get my bottle of freaking draft mill. I didn't get taxed on it for anything, though. I don't know how. It's probably because it went through a bottling source person place. I forget which one he used, but it got to me. I had to pay for shipping. It sucked. It's normal taxes and fair prices. But why does it have to tax my whiskey? Like, I'm just bringing it there for reasons. As a gift. There should be no tax on that. I'm not selling it to anyone. These odd little rules and regulations. I mean, in some way, the only reason that makes sense is because they want to regulate what comes into their country so hard that they feel with alcohol, they need to do that. I mean, Australia, there's alcohol in Australia is a thing. But I don't think it's that much of a thing. We could deep dive even more, like talking about alcohol and whiskey and taxation and all that. But going off it for a year has definitely given me a very different perspective than I initially had. But, mind you, you go through a health crisis, you're going to look at things a little differently. And as I said, when I first started, my little break was like they told me, wait, which is the bad one? Is it cirrhosis or fibrosis? Most of the legal UK ones are going through freight forwards, the shipping and port fee. Yeah, I don't know how they did it. Like there was one bottle. Maybe there were other bottles, but it took a while. HDL. Da-da, everything, come on. Don't know where this came from. I'm looking at my phone. Why? Oh, yes. I'll get it. Whoop. Cops. Yeah. Fibrosis of the liver. Scarring of the liver. Scarring of an organ that is supposed to repair itself indefinitely. You've been doing something wrong to it, Brian. Oh, I know. Not stopping drinking for most of my adult life was part of it. That's the part that I don't talk about. From teenager to 40-something. Constant drinking. Not inebriation all the time. Just sort of medication all the time. And I didn't drink every single day, but boy howdy did I drink at least 4 or 5 days a week. Every week. What I hope to do is, well, what I'm going to have to figure out, and a big if still, if I can continue to drink alcohol, it will be figuring out how to progress from here. Like if I want to drink alcohol, and believe it or not, I might, how often and how frequently and how much is going to be the tricky part. I don't plan to like binge drink as soon as I may have the chance to do so, but I would like to know, like, can I have 1 drink a week? Can I have 2 drinks a week? Like, where am I going to land here? Because I'd like it to be 2 drinks a week because I'd have 2 drinks with you guys on Friday and Sunday. Other than that, maybe 1 more during the week. But even then, we don't know. I don't know. That might be too much. And that certainly wouldn't be every week. Straight VAT tax. Prices are good on whiskey, like Bushmills, 16, 55, 130. Ooh. Speaking of Irish, see that bottle right there next to Spock? That's a Redbreast PX cask. It's unopened. It makes me sad. And I also have 3 Redbreast bottles. I want to make sure I got them at a decent price. For example, I don't need to do this on my phone, but I'm going to. Because, also, $5 equals 1 entry for the raffle. Don't forget. Your chances are pretty good. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 entries so far. And 3 people. So your odds are very good. What was I doing? Ah, yes. I'm checking my local liquor store, which I haven't been to very often. What's funny, and it's not something I've tried, is the impulse is to go to a liquor store to buy non-alcoholic stuff. But you don't need to, because it's non-alcoholic. So you might be able to find it at a grocery store. You probably won't. You probably won't. JD, I am, but unfortunately I've been that way for a very long time now. We've been at 950-ish for a while, and trying to get it up is going to be challenging. I shouldn't have said it like that. Getting to 1,000 has been challenging since it's hard to just get people in. It's hard to get people to subscribe. For whatever reason, it's kind of fallen off for most channels. You have to be very, very adamant and say it all the time, and I don't like doing that. I don't like saying, please subscribe to the channel, join Patreon, get a membership on YouTube. Those are all things I want, but I have to say them all the time, which makes it feel gross. 2 more than last week, was it? It's unfortunately the statistics are not like what you think, Sugar Kitty. I get to see the ups and the downs of, and if you listen to the podcast, you know. You might, I have no idea. But YouTube Studio is what you get to use when you're a official YouTube channel. And they tell you straight up. They're like, here are your statistics. Here are your analytics. And unfortunately, the analytics right now, -3 subscribers in the past 28 days. I don't think it counts for who's actually come back, but it's been bouncing around a little bit, at least recently. Not like extremes, but enough to be like, why? Why? All right, let's see. We're checking something very important to me. That's not how you spell that. There we go. Oi. Oh, they have a Middleton Very Rare for $360. All right, we're good. All right. Sorry. Oh, cool. Supposedly they still have the Redbreast PX, $90 gross, and they have a Redbreast 15-year, regular 15-year, for $135. But most importantly, they have Redbreast 12-year at $64.99, which is $65, which is what I purchased the 3 up there for. Actually, probably at least 2. Here's the deal. A few years ago, it was $50 for a Redbreast 12. I liked it when it was like that, because I was like, $50, that's a lot, but also $50 because it's Redbreast. Now it's $65. Imagine what's happened in the world to make it from 50 to 65. That is a substantial increase. Wasting money? It's not about the ABV, though. That's the thing. The ABV is the least of the problem. And it does have it has 0.5% alcohol in it. So you are getting some, just very, very little. It's mostly inclusion. That's it. When you're out at a bar, everyone's drinking something, you're the designated driver, or you just don't want to drink. Well, what are you going to do? Get a non-alcoholic beer. Hope they don't taste like shit. And mocktails are becoming more of a thing. Using stuff like this. I can't see what I'm doing. There we go. I forget what I've seen it for, though. It's one of the ones I've had back here. I don't remember. But I've definitely seen some mocktails out there that are using, whiskey alternative stuff in them. And I want to see more of that just because I'm curious to see people make mocktails using something. They'll jack up the price a little bit, of course. But trying to use that ingredient is the best way I can put it to make something new and something interesting, something that tastes good. With Liars, with their bourbon thing, and with their whatever this one's called, I have found these enjoyable. Traditional Reserve. These have been okay. This one needs to go. This is almost empty. Maybe like a little mocktail tonight. Call rotation. Ooh, that sounds rough. Yes, that's a good way to use them. Yeah, I think the problem is we're in a situation where people think drinking alcohol means getting the buzz, when a lot of it is just social. It just is. People who drink whiskey get together, they talk about whiskey, they love drinking whiskey. I get it. That's the thing. But there are other scenarios, like when you're at a bar and you're having whiskey, someone's having a mocktail or have a cocktail, someone's having a beer, and then the person sitting there who's not drinking anything going, and they have the option to have something like a Beero or the number of other ones, Heineken Zero, Guinness Zero, and And again, it's the inclusionism. Like if everyone's having a Guinness and you don't want to drink alcohol that night, and a Guinness Zero is an option, and it looks just like a Guinness, it does not taste like one, but it's close. It's the closest you're going to get for 0% ABV, or close to zero. Then you can, all raise your glass together, and that'll be that. So it's a lot more about the social aspect than it is the actual beverage having alcohol in it. That's the part that's important. Like, people want to drink something that doesn't have alcohol in it. But it's not always because they don't want to enjoy a drink. It's just because they think they need to stop. Or they want to have something that doesn't have alcohol in it. It's just, here, put it this way. Everyone around you has a beer. You're drinking water. That's like you can think about it. You can think about the situation where everyone around you drinking beer and you're drinking water. That's a feeling there that should happen. I can't explain to you exactly what it is, because some people feel perfectly fine drinking water with a bunch of people drinking beer. But in my situation, I'd feel a little like left out. But if I had a fake Bureau thing in my hand, a real Bureau, which is non-alcoholic, I'd feel better. I'd feel like I was included with the group. Included in the scenario, situation. Erdinger now 9 o'clock? Ooh. I still haven't seen it. Then again, I don't go out much. And I have not gone out much at all over the past week, because it's been gross. I don't like it. And a reminder, raffle samples. $5, 1 entry. There you go. Oh. The peach is cold now. There you go. Some people are perfectly fine with it. But like I said, it depends on the situation. You got family and friends. Try to think, though. I am definitely thinking about a younger audience when I think about this. Because most of us at the age we're at will just drink whatever and tell everyone else to piss off. Generally speaking, I'll say, what do you want? No, I don't want a beer. Piss off. A lot of that, like, why aren't you drinking, man? That feels like it's in there somewhere. A little peer pressure stuff from back in the day. I just like Bureau. Here's the thing. And it's important thing to know that there are good non-alcoholic things out there now. That's become more popular and more widely accepted because people aren't drinking as much. Because 2020 showed us something scary about our culture. Which you already knew, but oddly enough, a bunch of new whiskey channels showed up in that time frame. Mine included, but I started early. I was beer before everyone else, so it's fine. Going on 6 years, everyone. I'll have to hold on. I think I looking into this last time. I couldn't find anything near me. ERDINGERNA near me. Dr. Pepper. Raspberry lemonade. Oh, but the sugar. Sugar, kitty, the sugar. That was my first knee-jerk reaction. Is it Total Wine? I feel like we've had this conversation before. The Total Wine's not near me, Zenbu. It just isn't. Oh, there it is. Total Wine. Boom. Oof. But is it at the one I can go to? Mountain View? Where the fuck is that? Get out of here. Our little pop-up advertisement. That's what I said. That was my initial reaction to that. Not nearby stores. Where is the store I go to? California? What is wrong with you? Ew. Sorry. I have no problem with California, but it's when it's trying to send me to California for something. The hell. Ba-da, 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 ba-da. I can't pick it up at Braintree. What? What? Lively Thirst Quencher. You could have done better than that. It's a beer that's lively and it's quenching your thirst. I don't think it's about me being thirsty, really. Still waiting for Bureau Double Tasty to show up at Total Wine. Oh, hell yeah. What if... That's another name. Double Tasty. Like, all right. And then again, the one I like is called Noon Wheat. That's what I'm saying. At least around me, there's still not... I think I might see O'Doul's in a grocery store occasionally, but that's it. Let's find out. Let's do some more fun. Ugh. I'm checking my local Stop and Shop. I'm going to type in NA beer. See what happens with that. Ah! We could not find NA beer. Here's 16 alternatives. How do they have these over there? Well, I don't look, for one thing. Ah, that's how. How dare you. Heineken Zero and Beck's. All right, hold on. We're figuring this out. 'Cause around here, beer of any sort in a grocery store is very weird. And it's very weird when I go to other states and see, look, go to the grocery store, there's an entire aisle for beer and wine. Ha! Well, they're doing their job. It's a weird. We're in a weird situation where we're watching athletic brewing get very, very popular for reasons I don't understand. They have Beck's non-alcoholic, and they have Atlantic Brewing Co. light non-alcoholic beer, which sounds dreadful because this word light as well. Blech. And I don't like athletic beer. Athletic brewing, I don't know what they're doing, but I have very, very few that I like the taste of. In fact, I can't think of one that I've really liked the taste yet. But I can buy it for $11.99 at the local grocery store. I'm not going to because I'm pretty damn sure my EBT card will not go through with that. Something about it being alcohol related, and they're like, that's not for calories. You're not eating food here. Get out of here. What are you doing? All right, so I have to put. I don't know how to remind myself of this. Like, go to a liquor store and try to find this Erdinger thing. I'll give myself a note. Let's see. Maybe I have one already. Nope. I have a lot of beer options here. Not allowed in New Jersey, but go to New York and the border, and yep, whole aisle. Damn. Peroni? I think I've heard of that one. Is that the green one? It is a very growing trend. Like, athletic brewing itself has been very... Just because of the time frame I'm working in where, you know, I decided to stop drinking, and I started looking for alternatives, and I found a number of them. Some of them I actually like. But seeing athletic just kind of be all over the place, and numerous different types. Unfortunately, I don't know of any that I like. I have not found one athletic brewing thing that I was like, oh, this is a good one, I could buy this. Not one. And they have a lot. I think maybe one, and if I did think of one, if it was one, I don't remember it. And I feel like I should have, or at least written it down. Oh yeah, that's silly. Yeah, the child can't sell you alcohol. It's like, well, why is he working here then? Get him out of here. Heineken Zero does taste like a Heineken. I can say that for sure. So if you like Heineken, have a Heineken Zero. And once again, it's just part of the inclusionism. Where all your friends are having a Heineken and you're like, I'm not drinking, so I'll have Heineken Zero. Bam. You're included in that little bit of whatever that is. Social aspect. 30 minutes until the stream ends, or the raffle ends. Get your tickets in now. Before it's too late. Wait. My browser's still being dumb. There we go. We're talking about non-alcoholic beer options right now, folks, while I'm thinking about giving a whiskey raffle. And again, the whiskey raffle and the select sampler pack that you get, you do have some say in it. I have the final say. You do not get to pick specific bottles off my shelf. You can pick a broad category. So Irish, Scotch, Bourbon, Rye, American, specifically American malt. I have a shelf up here, which you cannot see, but that is my American malt shelf, and there's quite a few. And I do have the option of, how do I put this? My Texas whiskey selection, and I air quotes with Texas whiskey, because some of it's just MGP that's been aged in Texas for a little while and finished. Yep. Yay. It is funny. It's funny in like the most annoying way. Thankfully, you can just have it delivered to your door because it's not anything that needs to be tracked for alcohol. So that's how I've gotten numerous bureaus to show up at my door, because Zenboot's crazy good and knows I like beer a lot. And he'll just donate it to the channel. So I have a beer to drink for the stream. I'm picking the healthy option of smoothies as of late. Like I said, there's about 20-ish grams of protein in this smoothie. So I'm not just drinking it because it's a nice little beverage. It's got caloric intake and fiber. That's what it is. I'm trying to be fit. I've been losing weight. Yay. I'm afraid it's muscle mass, which is no. Don't like that. I will be exercising again in July. I hope that, July 7th, that week, I'll be starting exercise again, which is appropriate. Turn 45, start exercising your ass off, Brian. You're going downhill. Oh. I have talked about a little disturbing fact that I'm aware of. Whether it's true or not, I don't know. But I'm going to punch it in my phone just so I can make sure I'm saying the correct information here. I mean, it's not pleasant, but it is part of it. It's part of the problem. It's part of it's the reality. Yeah. Oh, wait, there we go. Oh, wait, no, that's bad. So the life expectancy of individuals with bipolar 2 disorder is generally lower than that of the general population. Yay. The average life expectancy for individuals with bipolar 2 disorder is around 67 years. That's fun information, isn't it? I don't like it. Again, 50. I don't like it. I don't want to be 50. But that's a little tidbit of information that comes with knowing you have bipolar 2. Blah. Yay. And I've said it on certain on podcasts and such. It's like I will be in debt for the rest of my life. Normal soy sauce is banned in Kuwait because it contains some alcohol. Oh, that's wild. Imagine trying to get drunk on soy sauce. Who would do that? Blech. Did you mention? You should tell them that there's alcohol being made in our system. Just by our biological functions, there's a very small amount of alcohol produced. Minimal. It's not even existence in your whole body, but it's happening. Your body ferments stuff just for fun. Oh yeah. I'm almost done with the smoothie. It's amazing how it's stayed cold this whole time, or at least chilled. Oh. I think we hit the cat. Oh, hold on. I need to make sure. And it doesn't matter at this point because it's been so long since I've done a thing. Okay, yeah. I usually have to have a certain sodium intake when you kill it. Exactly. You die of the sodium before you die of the alcohol, or even have the alcohol affect you. I have to make sure we hit a certain dollar amount with the raffles, because if we don't, well, shipping is a thing. And that's something I don't believe people are aware of. And usually it isn't an issue. Like, if I can get people to a certain point with raffle entries, then I can afford the shipping cost, generally speaking. But it just sucks that there's a shipping cost that comes out of this. Boo. Although, I know of different shipping places now. Thank you, Sugar Kitty. The pirate one, I think, is what I use. Coincidentally, because I've been playing a pirate game, that seems appropriate. In fact, I'm going to type that into the browser right now so I don't forget it exists. Hold on. Just remembered something. That. Open that. Close that. I have a browser where it's like all the tabs I have open. I don't want to lose that. I have to have those. Just in case. Pirate shipping. There it is. Yeah. There we go. I just like it because it's pirate related. Yar, log me in. I'm not a robot. Oh my god. I don't want to... It's asking me for the motorcycle. Oh, the traffic lights. Cool. Thanks. I'm terrified that we live in a world where the internet can't tell if you're real or not. Well, I can't tell if things are real sometimes. It's dreadful. Cat Yui, thank you. Oh, Jesus.
You just gave me $10,000.
Thank you.
For shipping.
The robot voice is so loud. That's 4 more entries for you, by the way. Thank you, thank you. Tremendous. That's tremendous. You just saved the shipping cost right there. And that's probably more than it. Oh, God, I hope it is. It's been so long since I've done a raffle giveaway that I haven't actually checked on shipping prices anymore. So I don't know what they are. Yeah. I put a lot of guards around my account, apparently. So now I have to check my email because they sent me a code. This is another new thing. But it's a good thing. It's just a thing that I don't like dealing with. No, don't discover Copilot. Go to hell. Leave me alone. Oh. Random. My brother sent me an invite. It's funny. Bump, 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 bump. There. I'm all ready to ship something away through the pirate software. What's pirate software? Through the pirate stuff. There you go. That and that. Okay. We good. Thank you, Kathy. You're a legend. You're a legend and a sweetheart because you send us food. Brownies and granola. Who knew? Who knew? Doing this channel, I would get brownies and granola out of it. Oh, man. And free shipping. That just makes me hope you win. You do have the most entries now, so we'll see. We will see. You're very good odds. Yeah, what's that? What is that? I should be able to do this little bit in my head here. 3-1? No. Yes? I don't know. Emily Chambers, hello. I didn't see you pop in here. Hello, hello, goodbye, goodbye. Take care of yourself. You take care. Thank you for popping in. Like and subscribe, all that. You know. Everyone knows. If you've been here long enough, you know. We're not going to get nachos today, I can see. But that's also partially my fault because I forgot that I set a goal and I set the goal far too early in the day. So we do have 3 other super chats that have happened. They just weren't counted for the goal. Because I didn't set it till later. Oops. No, I don't want to feed the birds in my head. Thank you. I'm looking forward to opening my window tonight. I hope it's all right for that. Too many times I've opened the window and just gone because the air itself is hot and muggy, which I don't appreciate. We do not want the swamp ass, as they say. This is the box that comes with it. Reminder. Looks like this. Don't forget, tomorrow I'm probably going to go and be a pirate. For the last 2 days, I've been tempted, trust me. I don't trust the outdoors right now. It's been mean and it's scary. I don't like it. Been a little toasty here. Yeah. Ah, see? It's coming back. We have like today and tomorrow. 23 degrees Celsius, 24 degrees Celsius. Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, all in the 30 degrees Celsius. As a high, mind you, but ew. That is in the range I don't like. Top. I don't like. No. I don't approve. Let me double check my memory here. Okay, it's not as bad as I thought, but it's still bad. That's around 85 degrees Fahrenheit, which is gross. I always just chalk up 30 to 90, but 90 is more 35, I think. I believe. I do believe. Let's see here. Oh yeah, no, 35 is the worst. 35 is well over 90 degrees. So 30, I just have to remember to say it's close to 90 degrees, because it is. Which is bad. I don't like that. I don't like anything over 80 Fahrenheit. No. I don't like anything over 70 Fahrenheit. Nice. The 7 is there for a reason. The 7 is there for me to know that that's the best temperature for it to be. We want 70 degrees Fahrenheit. Nothing else. No more. No more. We have about 15 minutes left on the raffle. Get your tickets in while it lasts. We'll use the last 5 minutes for whoever the winner is to let me know what they want. And then we'll log off. And I'm weary. I feel like I should go to sleep right after this. This is what happens when you get to 45, I think. You just start to go to bed at like 10. Gross. I don't like it. Yeah. It's just what, huh? Huh? Whoa, easy. There we go. That's New England weather right there. 75 Fahrenheit one day, almost 100 the next. And vice versa. Just not great. Hold on. You don't want to hear the straw noise. It's annoying. I have still my slice of pizza here that I'm going to eat after this. I brought 2 of them over here. I knew I was only going to eat one and save the rest for later. Ugh. Oh, no. There's no acting age. You act however you feel. That's why I think, well, I just in general believe physical and mental health are very important, because as you get older, those are more and more important. And if something I've noticed, sort of, I haven't really noticed it, but when I look at all the people and the kids in my high school days who were big on sports and they played on the football team and all that, and I look at some of them now, the fitness and health aspects that they had in that time frame have not carried through to now. Whereas me, the fitness and health aspects I had then were not existent because it was all tied to sports and running around like an idiot. But now, I exercised a lot for the past 4 or 5 years. 3 years? 3 years. It's been longer than that, but 3 years officially. And I'm going to start doing that again at a new location that is opening up in July. And hopefully I'll be able to do that for a long time and get back into the shape I was in. I haven't really changed much, obviously. It's only been a month since I've stopped exercising because I rode my bike. I have not stopped entirely, but weightlifting has gone on pause since I have no accountability. Oh, and for those who are worried, I have a new mouse. This is the one Zen Mood that we got when I bought the laptop. Came in very handy. And this is the old one that just decided to stop working. It had a shiny bit too. But that one was just dying. For whatever reason. Yes, we're putting a pause on exercise. Mainly because I have no accountability for myself. I don't have the ability to easily stay consistent and have a routine to do. Like, I can't be trusted to do the any kind of exercise process by myself at home, which you'd think I'd be able to do. No, not with me. Nope. No. I've tried many times. It doesn't work. I get half-assed through it, and I don't like that I'm not doing it right, and I get frustrated, and then I don't want to do it anymore. So that is what happens, which is why I specifically have an exercise place, people I know and trust there, who are helping me, who are guiding me, who are encouraging me to keep doing better. That's the important part. On a random note, it is Pineapple Day. Who puts pineapple on their pizza here? Yeah, when you get home, you don't want to do anything. That's the other thing. There's a gym down the hallway. I have weights in my own apartment. I was doing them for like a number of years when I was in my 30s, I think. But I didn't have... I couldn't keep up with it. I was doing it like consistency for a while. And eventually it just started to get harder and harder. And I just, not because it was hard to do, but my brain was devolving, turning into mush. And now it's hard to remember to do anything. No objections to pineapple? Who else here puts pineapple on their pizza? I have no preference. I don't think I would hate it, but I don't know if I've ever actually tried it. And I believe it's what, Hawaiian pizza, where it's ham and pineapple. That's it. Ham and pineapple pizza. All those with good taste, like ham and pineapple pizza. I couldn't exactly make that the theme of today's stream, so I was like, raffle. I haven't done one in a while. And of course, while I was looking for the mouse I couldn't find, which thankfully I did, I came across a couple of these. So I will be able to do another stream. I'll probably do one for birthday month. Maybe at the end of birthday month. Oh, that screws things up, doesn't it? Whiteboard? Isn't that fun? The camera doesn't like that at all. Oh, sure, Kitty cannot stand pineapple on pizza. Oh, it is. Hard pass for pineapple? Oh, man. Here's another one. Who would put tuna fish on their pizza? If you think pineapple is a controversial topic, good God. I've put it out there into the world now. Look out. No, not tub. What are you doing? Almost bad as corn pizza? Really? My grandmother's name was Graziano. That must be why, maybe. Well, yes, your cats would. They wouldn't want, well, never anchovies for me. That's true. But I'm not saying anchovies. Ah, yes, hard pass on tuna. Okay. Yeah, I don't like anchovies either. I don't think I've ever had corn on pizza. That's an interesting choice. It sounds very American. Just, we love our corn here. Corn everything. We have corn so bad and want to use it so much that we made it into a sugar substance just so we could use it. We didn't need to do that. It is a thing. I kind of thought it wasn't real. Tuna pizza. Apparently it said there's a blip about it being, but we'll see. Gotta stop hitting my microphone. I will admit I was talking about a pita bread thing that was made. It was a barbecue pita bread and salmon thing. You can't exactly call it pizza, but there was cheese on it. And I liked that. But part of that was probably just the barbecue sauce. Yeah, we were talking about this last time, the Fit Man Cook guy. I still haven't found the actual recipe, but when I do, patrons and maybe members will know about it. So you guys got to become patrons and members. That's the rules. I don't make them. All right, we got a little over 5 minutes. 7 minutes exactly. To get your raffle tickets in. Do it quick. Last chance. Remember, the more tickets you have, the more likely you are to win. That's just how it rolls. I don't do anything. It's just it is. The more entries equals the more chance you'll win. You'll be able to win. And right now, I think I know who's in the lead for that. We'll see, though. The randomness is always a thing. It's always a thing. Listen here. Here we go. That was weird. I don't... Tuna on pizza is definitely... I don't think I'd want that feeling. Pineapple on pizza, I'm just like... I'm a bit indifferent. It sounds interesting. So I would try it at least once. And I like ham on pizza already. I used to do ham and pepperoni pizza. The amount of grease. But it was so good. This is stuff I used to get when I was in high school, by the way. Not something I buy anymore. And I have pepperoni pizza right here, and that's the last one I'm going to have for a while. Frozen pizza. Not exactly top quality. And there are some places nearby that make good pizza, which is frustrating. Chorizo. I like on pizza. Pepperoni chorizo. Ham and pepperoni. There is one that I can't get because it's just, I say the words and I go, oh God, that's a lot. Double cheese, double sauce. So extra cheese, extra sauce. It is delicious and disgusting at the same time. So much cheese. So much sauce. You have to go to a place that has good sauce, though, or you're going to regret it. I have not had that sort of pizza in decades. Well over a decade. Gross. So good, but gross. What else? What else would weird me out on pizza? I do not like olives. I do not like black albus. No. It definitely can, but half crust. I mean, I don't know why, but the place I would get it, it's not far from here. Actually, it's in Warren, I think. I don't even know if it's still there. Hanging Izzy, hello. You're late. Welcome. Thank you for bringing your time and attention here. As always, it is greatly appreciated. You're missing out on the raffle. From my Somm, my extensive collection of whiskeys. Whiskeys from all over the world. Mainly from America. Mostly bourbons. With a significant amount of Elijah Craig. There's even a rye. But I have about, look at this. That's at least 9. You got it, you got it. Welcome. How hot is it there today? What ungodly temperatures are you in right now? Kathy Huey demands that you get another raffle. Oh, all right. The odds are not again. They're not. I mean, it depends, but just say someone has bought a lot of entries. Ugh. My hand hurts. I may have been playing too much games, but oh well. Once again, I did have a very lovely time playing the game earlier with some random stranger who was nice and didn't be an ass playing the game. Redemption Cognac finished. Not too shabby. Not too shabby like you'd pour it on the rocks or you'd mix it with a cocktail or... I don't know what this is about, but... 105 in Phoenix? Rum finished barrel, okay. Okay. I don't have many, I haven't done the finishing thing. Like, it seems like there was a notable trend in finished whiskeys, and bourbons in particular, over the past year or so. Because I do not have many of those. Like, nothing on my shelf here that is a bourbon has any serious, well, let me rephrase that. 103, see, that's nice. Is that nice? It doesn't sound nice to me, but I mean, over there. So the only real bourbons that I have that are finished wise, is this even one of them? No, this is not one of them. This is just a regular. This is just a wheated whiskey, a wheated bourbon. Where is it? It's another Eleanor, by the way. Yeah, and this one is finished in port. So this is the type of stuff I think of when I think of finished. But really, again, it's MGP finished in Texas with port in that case, but there are a few others. As far as other whiskeys and other bourbons, though, I don't have any. The finished whiskey, but I got it for 29 bucks. There you go. Yeah, no harm, no foul, I think they say. 1 minute of entries, then we wrap it up. I'll do this again next month for birthday month. That one will be hand-selected by me, and will be a bunch of my special stuff. So it'll be literally the top shelf whiskeys I have, and I will send them to whoever the winner is. So stay tuned for that next month. Keep it in mind. Birthday month is coming. I have Amazon wish lists. I don't know if I should show both or not. They're both underneath here somewhere. But again, we're going to wait for next month for that. I still have to figure out a bunch of stuff with camping supplies. And the trip to Vermont is coming up fast. So we'll see how my then will be 45-year-old self can handle being in the woods. All right, there we go. Raffle is ending. Raffle is ending. Raffle is ending. Hold on. I got to turn everything off. Teeling small batch rum finish on the rocks. There you go. I still don't like that one. Where is it? I have it. Where is it? Ah, there it is. So this one? That one? Ooh. As you can see, this one says 2017 on it. 6 month in rum cask. I'll just have a little drink. It is a bottom shelfer. I don't like it. No, I can... It's either because the Irish whiskey is too... It's like a weird aluminum or fake vanilla thing that I get. But also I get that similar sort of thing from rum. Specific type, like not the expensive rums, but there are many rums I've been introduced to where I get this weird, like, what is this? I don't like it. And I know that can show up on cheaper Irish whiskeys for me. I mean, I guarantee I would mention that sort of thing to Four Leaf. She'd know what I'm talking about. She drinks a lot of it. Irish whiskey, not cheap Irish whiskey, obviously. All right, here we go. Turn this thing off. How do I do this? Blech. It does hurt my back. My back hurts just because I sleep. Lower back. I sleep on my back. It doesn't like it. But the good thing is I slept on the ground with a nice little roll-out mattress, and I was okay. Still didn't wake up feeling great, though. I missed my bed. We'll say that. All right, that's shut down. This is shut down. I gotta get rid of this. Get rid of this. Get rid of... What the hell? There. Boom. We're good. Now to do the shuffle. Randomize. Bloop. There we go. We had 13 entries. We could have had 14. I don't know if we could have 14. 13 is plenty. 13 is a lucky number. So here we go. Hey, Google. Pick a random number between 1 and 13.
Generate a random integer between 1 and 13, inclusive. Random underscore number equals random.randint, 113, print. F. The random number is random underscore number. The random number between 1 and 13.
Stop. That was terrifying. Gemini now is on my phone and I hate it. Pick a random number between 1 and 13.
11.
Thank you. Hey, Zenbood, what kind of whiskey do you want? That was 11. Zenbood is number 11. Kathy Huey. This is the thing. You had the most entries, but... And here's the funny part. It's Kathy Huey from 4 to 10, then Zenbood for 11, then 12 and 13 are Kathy Huey. What the hell? I know. That's Gemini being weird. And I didn't want Gemini. I had to literally go to Google, the search app, say that, and it went, boom, 11. That was definitely terrifying. The AI is coming for me. No worries, Embu. She's going to send you some spiked granola. She's going to send spiked granola. More coconut. That would be good for me, but whatever. Might stick one day. You know what? It hasn't yet. And I think I have. I think I've given him numerous bourbons. There are some that he did like, for the record. But Zenbood, let us all know before the stream ends, if you please, what kind of sample pack you're looking for. You can specifically say a category, or you can say random. I can do random. Random is whatever I want, which is, you know, that's what I should do, but I don't want to. I want some direction. So pick a strict category or random. Or when it comes to Scotch, you can say either unpeated or peated, or both. So you can randomize Scotch. Scotch is such a random category, though. Scotch needs some definition. I'll talk to my phone, called me crazy. Rye Flight. 7 samples of the Nancy Fraley rye. Well, I have 7 ryes, which is good. They have it. Not a surprise that Zenbood would ask for a bunch of rye. I don't remember what I've sent you, Zenbood, but I have a variety. Some of them haven't been opened, though. There you have it, folks. Thank you for being with me here. I hope you enjoyed the stream. I hope you enjoyed the raffle. As always, live long and prosper. Don't forget to be awesome. And I will see you out there. Special thanks to my YouTube members and patrons for supporting the channel. Thank you for watching. Remember to like and subscribe. I'll see you next time.